Hi folks, and welcome to the second edition of Art to Art. I hosted Brendan Murphy at an exhibition in my gallery, and Brendan has spent the last 10 years painting in the western region of France. He's recently returned to West Cork, Ireland, and at the exhibition he shared some insight into his career and how he has been utilizing the internet to promote his work, and I think you will find it insightful.
Brendan, thank you for joining us with Art to Art, and I understand you just had an exhibition here. Could you tell us a little bit about your career as an artist, how you got your early start?
Well, basically, I was bought an oil paint set at the age of 10, and my parents wanted to give me what they could give me, and it just flew off from there. My career has been interspersed between painting and writing, between writing screenplays for film and television, and always in the background with the painting. Paintings with a slight difference, paintings that told stories. So perhaps it's a fusion, it's an amphimixis between the visual art and the literary or intellectual art. Writing and painting go side by side, and my painting now is as much writing as my writing is a two-dimensional visual surface.
How long have you been selling your work?
I sold my first portrait when I was 12, and been selling paintings ever since, but most of my life has been spent writing. My family has been bashing me to paint and paint and paint. I was more interested in writing. Perhaps it was a mistake, but I've enjoyed writing, and the painting is really an extension of that.
What parts of the world have you lived in and painted in?
Europe, of course, United States, the Caribbean. The Caribbean is a bit special for me because the light is unimaginable, it's indescribable. The light in the Caribbean is, all the colours change in the Caribbean, the pigments change. You can do things with mixtures of paints in the Caribbean you can't possibly do in Northern Europe. You can try to do a little bit of the same kind of thing in the south of France or the Mediterranean. Cézanne, his painting, display this wonderful fusion of photons on matter. So it really is a delight to paint in these parts of the world. In fact, if you travel through parts of the south of France where Cézanne was working, Aix-en-Provence, and Orange, and other places like this, you can see the trees and the colours and the lights, and you can actually visualize Cézanne's painting. So, which came first, the landscape or Cézanne?
Brendan, you're one of our highlighted artists on artistonlinepages.com, and I'd like to ask you, with the advent of the internet and websites, how have you utilized that in your career?
Exponentially. Before the internet, one had to sell paintings as and when one was able. Once the internet came along, everything was possible. Suddenly a global audience, a global viewing public, if you like, and the ability to sell paintings through PayPal and various other formats. It's possible to have total security by selling your paintings, sending them through FedEx or Dansac or various other companies. It's so easy. Without the internet, nothing could really have happened because your markets are parochial, they are localized. The internet gave us a global market.
That's excellent. Well, thank you for being here tonight and allowing us to exhibit your work at West Cork Art.
Thank you very much for allowing me to exhibit in your wonderful gallery. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brendan.
Well, as you can see, for an artist like Brendan Murphy, who has worked all over the world, using the internet and especially social media in his case, has really helped him to widen his audience and to sell work to people that are not local to him. And this is the important thing that artistonlinepages.com tries to do for the artist. Thank you for following us.